Hey, it's TJ, and I'll be talking about the basics and how to do vibrato on saxophone. So what is vibrato? It's it's this tone that you're trying to achieve where you bend the pitch slightly to create a nice color and a nice quality of sound. So how do you do this on saxophone? You do it on a flute by moving your diaphragm up and down to create like puffs of air, like. But then on saxophone, you do it by moving your jaw, like that, and you move it ever so slightly so that you are able to bend the pitch. So when you use this technique, you use this technique in mostly classical music. It's a staple in classical music. So you'll be able to vibrato long notes or vibrato qualities. Like, for example, here's a note without vibrato. And that's just straight, no vibrato tone at all. And here it is with vibrato. So as you see, there's like a wah 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 sound. That's what you're going to shoot for. So how do you start learning about how to do this? Well, first you have to know how to bend the pitch. And how to practice this, you just want to start at the note and then go down by dropping your jaw. So you hear it's wee-ah. And although this may annoy your parents or siblings or whatever, it's what you have to do to be able to vibrato effectively. So you want to do this to about the half step. Like I'm on the concert B flat right now, and I could get it to almost a concert A. And now, when you actually vibrato, you're not going to bend that deep. For example, you just go where it's a little bit. So what you're going to start out with is you're going to be doing that half step bend. And then you're going to incorporate that half step bend to do it in patterns. So, for example, you'll start at like 100 BPM and then do it in eighth notes. So wah, like that. But then once you have the hang of it, and like if you can already do this, then great. And you start speeding it up. And then where you can do like 16 notes, like wah 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 wah. Like that's 16 notes. And once you have control over doing it in straight 16 notes, you could do it in things like triplets, quarter note triplets, 16 notes, 30-second notes if you can get it that fast. And once you do that, you can incorporate to your play. But when you start using vibrato in your play, you're not going to vibrato straight 16 notes or straight triplets. You never want to aim for a specific like vibrato length. You just want to do it as you flow through the music. So for example, instead of it's a little bit plain, I guess. And then but instead of when you play like, you might want to slow down your vibrato to start out, but then you can make it a little bit faster as you pick up, and it adds a good shaping to the line. And now lastly, I'll play a full excerpt from Iber, where I will be using a lot of vibrato. And then that's vibrato. Try to shoot for something like that. You could look over my little squeak or so, but it's the vibrato that we're really looking for. Thank you.